Labour's catastrophic budget already producing horrific headlines like this, potentially Labour forcing the UK towards an IMF bailout. And you are seeing already with Chancellor Rachel Reeves, dark times ahead it seems for our country, for our economy. Reeves having been visiting communist China with a government led by Keir Starmer that seemed remarkably keen to cosy up to communist China at a time when our allies are moving away from China. The Prime Minister, as the Times reported, actually facing pressure from MI5 to designate China a threat to national security. But it seems the PM, for some reason, resisting that pressure. You've also seen this catastrophic decision by a net zero obsessed Labour Party, Labour government, to use Chinese investment for renewable energy, leaving us vulnerable to communist China. And it seems in some cases there are just endless pits of money that the Labour government are willing to give away. I mean, look at the reported £90 million annual payment they want to give to Mauritius as a sweetener for this Chagos Islands surrender, even offering, it seems, to front load those cash payments. Also, it seems the government happy to produce endless amounts of money to put illegal migrants up in hotels at taxpayer expense. We've seen Home Office spending on asylum absolutely explode into the billions. Of course, UK public sector workers getting above inflation pay rises worth around £9 billion from the Labour government. You saw the Home Office being rewarded there, significant rises for all staff, including 9% pay rises for some. At the same time, of course, where business has been absolutely hammered by Labour's budget, the tax raid hitting recruitment, damaging investment. And so with that catastrophic track record for Labour already in government, you've got Rachel Reeves coming back from China to absolute turmoil. Cost of government borrowing now exceeding the near 30-year highs of last week. And this all invoking a memory of the 1976 debt crisis, the IMF bailout era, when the country went cap in hand to the IMF for a bailout. And this is being talked about now very seriously indeed. Such is the absolutely catastrophic nature of Labour's approach. You see Nigel Green there, chief exec of the Dever Group, quoted as saying, Rachel Reeves' fiscal strategy appears to be nothing more than wishful thinking dressed up as policy, and the promises of funding massive spending through so-called growth have clearly failed to convince markets. And so now, unbelievably, you've got the prospect of an IMF bailout being spoken about. As Mark Littlewoods explains, it would be the equivalent of a business in distress needing an injection of cash to stay operational. You'd probably need to agree to future stock options and to completely close down large parts of your company that aren't profitable. And you've got the economist Andrew Lillico there saying it's not implausible that an IMF bailout could come with a requirement for an election to secure political acceptance of the programme. And yeah, look, this is an absolute disaster and quite unbelievable that there is talk of an IMF bailout. As ever, guys, I will, of course, keep bringing you all the latest on this and much more. So please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.